you have an external locus of control, you always see the world as happening to you. Okay? I'm in this world and everything's happening to me and I have no choice. If you have an internal locus of control, you have this primary fundamental belief that says, I have a choice in my life to change the world, to change my own ownership within this world.
Alright, so I have this quote that I saw on Google and I was like, so relevant for today. And it says, knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. So whatever you hear today, it's pointless you just sitting here and absorbing everything and going home and doing nothing, right? So obviously all these points that you hear from the different speakers, write notes if you can. As young people, I know you guys have smartphones. Take out your notes because you barely look at your books, right? You're always on your phone. So take those notes on your phone and keep reminding yourself why you came here today.
I just want to start with saying, what is success? What is success? Let me actually make this participatory. 2 or 3 people, in your own understanding, what is success? No wrong or right answers. Yes.
Achieving goals you set out to yourself.
Achieving goals you set out to achieve. Let's give him a round of applause. That is on the money. That is on the money. Yes, that's on the other hand.
It's living out your purpose, what you're called for.
Living out your purpose, what you called for. There are beautiful people in the room. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Okay, for your way to move forward, be aware of your surroundings, the people. And lastly, the choices. Okay? We have a choice. David had a choice. You have a choice. There is a Tonga song that says, Tindlela timberi, hlaula yawe. There are 2 ways. You got to choose yours. Every time in life we are confronted with that. I've got to choose this today or choose that. But here's the thing, your journey to success, what you're choosing today, right? Today, determines how far you're going to go into the future.
But you've got to have a plan, at least if you're starting off, make sure whether it's you as an individual in your business, you're a one-man person, have collateral that can sustain you for 3 months should you lose out on leverage. And don't just depend on one client. If you have that one client, make sure that you have a pool, and that's something else. And these are things maybe we can discuss, because I mentor young business people, that we can discuss in terms of how do you structure your contracts, because there is a way of how you structure when you go to people. You don't just go there and demand 90,000 without being totally qualified in what you're saying.
So here's the truth about life, about business. Nobody cares, right? Nobody owes you anything. Remember that. Nobody owes him anything. Nobody owes David. Is it David? Yeah? Nobody owes David anything. Nobody owes me anything. Nobody owes you anything. Whatever it is you get out of life, you need to go ahead and get it yourself, by all means necessary. And I think Josiah alluded to some of that you need to figure out where your point A is and how you want to get to Z, or if you get to Z is another story, but how you're going to try to get there.
Just to give you a foreground on where we come from. Wake Up and Smaller Cappuccino was started when I was given an opportunity by a savvy businesswoman called Tracy Freeman. So what this woman did was that she took me out from the streets. She put me on a rigorous rehabilitation program where she made me become employable. Because when you're in the streets and you're not in a great state of mind, no one actually could look up to me. So what she did was she gave me a mentor, an accountability partner. I sat in a rehab program for 21 days. After doing that, she literally helped me, gave me money every single day. And with that money, what she did was she said I must come on a taxi and go and hustle. David, what you call, was a mate of mine. We went to school together. Now in 2010, I know that he had a bike accident. And when I started getting my life slowly and surely together, I went to go and see him in Randburg. And when I spoke to him, I said, what, David, ma'am has done so much for me. And I want to take all of the teachings that she has learned me and I want to put that together, because most people don't know how to do basic things like put on a CV, for example. Go out to an interview and actually express themselves and actually get the interview. Have that grit to fight every single time, even though people keep saying no to you. So what we did was we basically formalized Wake Up and Smell the Cappuccino, and 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, we started going out and hunting every successful entrepreneur that we could find. Whether they would say that we are flying in Cape Town today and you need to meet us at 11 o'clock in the evening, we would be there. we would go out and we go to TVET sectors, which is very important. Now that's the backbone behind the South African economy. And what we would do is we would go out and we would find doctors and say, listen guys, why is it that the TVET sector is important, however there's not an influx of youth heading into those sectors so that we can boost the South African economy? That's what we wanted to do initially. And then we started doing that. And then we started talking about entrepreneurship. We're tired of people talking about, we need the government to do this, we need the government to do that. So what we decided to do is that we wanted people to start their own hustles. And we wanted to make entrepreneurship a norm and great to other people, as well as myself. I started my own business and ma'am helped me as well. And then I started doing that. I didn't have money as well to go to school. And right now, I'm at school for the first time, studying a BBA in marketing. And that's all thanks to work as hard as I can and benefit myself every single time. Hey Tabafwetu, my name is Gielman Mataya and I'm a motivational speaker. I just had a talk right now at the JVR offices and the message I shared was about asserting your own brand value. Now the question is, the world we live in is centered around the experiences we create. The clientele that JVR has sourced is based not on the product or service that they are marketing, but on the experiences they derive from that product, the assertion of their own brand value. Now guys, book me. I trust you, I give you an experience and a half. My name is Gielman Mataya, and you can find me on YouTube under Gielman Mataya and on my pages under @WuscBiz, spelled WUSCBIZ. I'll see you later. I'm #Mr. Motivation Made Practical.